Parker. Yeah, you can pass in front. Go ahead.
Quad shot.
I'm filming right now, so.
I know.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 18, brought to you by Ashley, who feels super sick, and lemon tea. Also by a Parker who won't leave my lap and just wants me to play with her, and I feel like a bad mom because I need to film a Vlogmas video. Today is one of those days where I haven't vlogged at all, but I don't want to miss a Vlogmas day because I haven't missed any yet. So instead of vlogging like vlog style, holding the camera with my hands, I'm just going to give you a vlog from the floor of my bookshelves, and I'm going to talk to you guys about what I think my 2018 reading will be like. Where I've seen myself go this year, and where I think that will lead me to go next year. It's kind of like a normal booktube video, but I'm going to make it like way more chatty, and also I haven't planned this at all. There will still be cute Parker footage at the end of this video. I will be doing a full, like actually planned, well thought out video about this at the beginning of January. I'm going to do a full video about like what my 2017 reading was like, probably give you some stats on that, and then tell you what I want to do with my reading in 2018, like fully prepped and planned. So there will be more of this to come. This is more of a just like generalized, like I've seen myself grow as a reader in the last 2 years, and like this is where I see myself going. When I joined BookTube, and like pretty much the last like 5 to 10 years of my reading career, the majority of my books have been YA. This is something I stand by. I still love YA. I still read a lot of YA. But in the last year, I was looking actually at the books that I read this year, and I didn't really read that much YA. And it didn't feel like I was like neglecting the genre at all. Whereas adult fantasy, I have kind of grown very into in the last couple of years. I read Name of the Wind at the beginning of 2016, and then from then on, I was like, I think I'm a fantasy reader, even though I had only really read that one epic fantasy book. And now I gravitate to that section. When I walk into the bookstore, the first section I want to check out is their fantasy section. I have started compiling my best of 2017 list, and unless I read something new in the next week that pushes this book out of the top spot, my #1 book of 2017 is a fantasy series. This is something that 5 years ago Ashley would never have believed would be true. I used to read 98% contemporary novels, and now if I pick up a contemporary, it's not a like YA romancy contemporary. It's normally like a heavy literary fiction contemporary, which leads me into the next thing that I think will change in 2018, and that is that I think I'm going to read way more literary fiction than ever before. I have recently read a lot of literary fiction that I really liked, mainly Sense of an Ending by Julian Barnes and Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. They were both phenomenal reads. They were so short, both of them, and they packed such a punch, and they were so well written, and I think that 2018 is going to be the year where the vast majority of what I read will be epic fantasy and literary fiction. I could be wrong, obviously, because I can't tell the future, but that's where I see my reading taste going. That and, like, magical realism, fabulism, surrealist writing. I love it so much. I can't get enough of it. If you have any recommendations, please leave them in the comments down below, because I can never get enough recommendations of that kind of, like, feel of a novel. Is this real? Is this not real? Feel. I love it so much. I love it so much. And the last thing I really want to talk to you guys about in this video is something I was thinking about today, because again, today I started compiling my top of 2017 list. And that is that normally when I compile my like top 15 of 2015, top 16 of 2016, etc., etc., I have a really hard time deciding on what books to put on that list. And I never put them in order. I have never ever put them in like descending order of like you actually get to know what book was my favorite of the year. Whereas this year, I was going through what I read this year and I was like, oh, normally I just like go through the list of what I read this year and I'll like circle ones that I'm like, oh, I loved this. And then afterwards I'll be like, oh, I have 20 and I can only have 15. Which ones do I choose? But this year I didn't even have 17 of them. So to pick 17 would be to show you books that weren't even like I loved this book books. So the list won't be, unless I read a ton of books in the next like week and a half, the list will not be 17 books. For the first year ever, it will not be the top end of the year number of the year. It will likely be the top 10 of 2017. I say likely because you never know. Okay, so that is pretty much the end of this chatty Vlogmas video. This is probably gonna be one of like the longest Vlogmas videos, even though it is not a vlog at all. Make sure to comment down below and let me know some of your 2018 reading feels, what you think your reading year will be like. Don't really know what I'm gonna call this video, but comment down below and let me know like what your 2017 reading was like, what you want next year to be like. If there's anything that you really want to read next year, make sure to comment down below and let me know. And otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow with tomorrow's Vlogmas video. I will try really hard to actually vlog tomorrow. Happy reading. Bye! Come here!